Leonardo DiCaprio asked by reporter if Jack could have fit on the door in Titanic.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
It seems hard to believe that over 20 years have passed since the movie Titanic has been out. We all watched the movie, probably many times, but one of the most haunting scenes was the end. It left many people wondering if more than Kate could have fit on the door, and there was only one way to find out. Jack decided to ask Leo DiCaprio if it would have been possible for him to fit on the same door at the end of the movie. Could it have been possible for him to survive the Titanic disaster and live out the rest of his life with Rose? Fortunately, the release of the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, allowed for an interview. He used the opportunity to ask DiCaprio that question about the movie that was made so long ago. Josh Schwartz from MTV News was the reporter that finally broke down and asked the question in an interview. DiCaprio was sitting with Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie at the time. They actually had more to say about the subject than Leo. Margot was the first to jump in and comment after the question was asked. She said, "Oh my gosh, I thought so. I remember bawling my eyes out when I was a girl," she says. "I have no comment," Leo quickly adds, laughing. "That is the biggest controversy in modern cinema," Margot says. "Ever," Leo agrees. Do you think this may have been the first time he was asked about the end of Titanic? It seemed as if DiCaprio was ready to move on to the next subject, but Brad Pitt just wouldn't let it go. Could you have squeezed in there? You could have, couldn't you? No comment, Leo persists. Did you mention it at the time? Margot asks Leo, "Were you like, should we make the door smaller?" But Leo remains tight-lipped, repeating one more time, "Like I said, I have no comment." I know what he said, but I think he actually has a comment, but not on the record. The exchange was posted and went viral. It was also interesting to see Margot Robbie, who is only 29 years old, talk about how much she loves Titanic in front of Leo. He has been in a lot of movies, but for many people, Titanic was the peak of his career. It seems as if the door controversy just won't go to rest, and the interview reignited it. People had a lot to say on Twitter. There was a feeling of betrayal among many for the way that the movie ended. One Twitter user said there were several options that would have allowed for both Jack and Rose to survive. Not everybody agrees. Lizzie Logan makes a valid point. Rose actually wasn't floating away on a door. It was a piece of the door frame. If you're going to have something to say about an iconic movie, you better get your facts straight. In addition, we are talking about cinema. If he would have lived, then the movie might have died at the box office. We also have Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" to think about. Imagine that song with the alternate ending. I guess we should just let sleeping dogs lie.